Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Middle guy back again today, and today I want to talk about this video from CNN with Congressman Dan Goldman on it. Dan Goldman on it. This guy's a fucking moron, idiot, and he's just if he was my representative, I would be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by who my representative is as it is, but this guy's got to be the stupidest person by far, the stupidest elected official by far. He's an idiot. Let's get into this video here, folks.
Congressman, first, your reaction to Biden's pardon of Hunter.
Well, look, the one thing
He just looks like a jackass.
I certainly agree with is that this was an improperly politicized prosecution. Though,
How is it improperly politicized? His son's a fucking criminal. He had his son working as a foreign agent. How is this improperly politicized? His son lied to obtain a firearm. His son avoided taxes. I don't understand how this is politicized at all. This is fucking ridiculous. But Trump's fucking shit isn't politicized. Okay.
those two charges, as I know from 10 years as a prosecutor in the Department of Justice, are almost never, if ever, charged.
That's complete bullshit. So he's saying tax evasion is never charged and lying on a federal firearms application is never charged. That's complete bullshit. There's people in federal prison right now for that, for both those things. So what the fuck is this asshole talking about? And if they're never charged, then why is it a law? That makes no sense. This is a lawmaker arguing against fucking the laws that are in place. This guy's a moron.
Against a defendant in a standalone indictment. And the reason why they were charged is because Republicans in Congress improperly tried to intervene in an ongoing prosecution to scuttle a plea agreement that Hunter Biden and David Weiss had entered into.
No, that's bullshit. The judge turned down the fucking plea agreement. What the fuck are you even talking about? Oh my God, this guy is so full of shit.
The plea agreement was unusual because
Yeah, because he was going to get basically a slap on the wrist.
of Donald Trump's threats of retribution and Hunter Biden's understandable concern that if Donald Trump won, that his Department of Justice would come after Hunter for
But here's my thing. They can come after him all he wants. If he hasn't committed any crimes, nothing's going to happen. It's as simple as that.
other crimes that he wasn't charged with but was investigated for. So the president is exactly right that if not,
The president is a fucking idiot.
if his name were
And why did he push it back 10 years? 11 years. That's weird.
Hunter Smith and not Hunter Biden, he would not be charged with this, and that is not a proper outcome here. That's not a proper use of our rule of law.
That's not true at all. Because if his name was Hunter Smith and he committed those crimes, he would be fucking charged. This guy's an idiot.
I wish the president had not stated after the plea agreement fell through that he would not pardon Hunter Biden because it.
He stated that after he was convicted, not after the fucking plea agreement fell through. He stated that after he was convicted. Why is this asshole lying? And he was convicted by a jury. So what the fuck? Why are you just making shit up, dude?
It is discouraging that he has now gone back on his word on that. But the merit.
It's discouraging. No, it's a fucking blatant lie.
Merits of the pardon and the reasons for it are legitimate, especially as you look at who Donald Trump is not.
What does this have to do with Donald Trump? How is it legitimate? He was convicted in a court of law. He did that shit. He admitted to it himself about the gun in his memoirs. So what the fuck are you even talking about, dude? That's disgusting.
Nominating people like Matt Gaetz, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, all of whom have threatened retribution against Hunter Biden and others.
It's not retribution when it's fucking, he's committed crimes. It's called the prosecuting people for committing crimes. It's punishment. I don't understand, like, what the fuck this guy's talking about.
Okay, you went out on a limb backing up Biden when he said that there would not be a pardon. In July of 2023, just after that plea deal fell through, this is what you said. I want to watch.
Do you think a pardon for his son would be a mistake? Yes, and I don't think there's any chance that President Biden is going
The fuck did he? What did happen? Did he spill fucking peroxide on his head? Holy shit! You're going bald. Just go with it, bro. Like, what the fuck?
to do that, unlike his predecessor, who pardoned all of his friends and anyone who had any access to him. And I think you see that in this case, where he kept on, and Merrick Garland kept on, a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney to investigate the president's son. If there is not an indication of the independence of the Department of Justice beyond that, I don't know what we could look for.
What does that feel like, watching yourself back?
This is great. Look at his face. He looks like he just shit his pants. Oh, shit.
Then reassuring
That's a squishy one.
people that Biden was not going to issue a pardon for his son.
Yeah, and I think that if that plea agreement and that plea deal had gone through, there would be no pardon. That was a satisfactory outcome.
Had already fallen.
That only was.
Yeah, he literally stated that. Why did he skip over that part where he said that in the fucking video that she just showed him?
Sorry?
When you reacted, this was when the deal had fallen through. And I hear what you're saying.
Look at, oh shit, you caught me lying in real time. CNN's actually doing some fucking journalism. I'm shocked.
About the Cash Patel appointment, but, you know,
Look at this. Oh shit, I'm in so much trouble right now. Oh, I don't care. I'll just keep lying.
you took him at his word. So what
Well, you're a fucking moron for taking Joe Biden at his word.
does that feel like, knowing that he's gone back on it?
Normal, like another fucking day of Biden presidency.
Well, as I said, I'm disappointed that
Disappointed.
after the plea fell through and it became clear about why it did, including Republican congressional intervention in this case.
No, it fell through because they wanted to extend the plea out to cover him for anything else that he had done. And the judge was like, no, this is fucking horse shit. We're not doing this. That's why I like how he doesn't bring that up, though.
Which made this case very unique and very different from any other case. I think that we all, perhaps I should have as well, recognized that this is not the normal prosecution. I said many times that.
How's it not the normal prosecution? Biden's dude is in charge of the fucking DOJ. This guy is so full. He can't keep his lies straight.
If Hunter Biden were not
Talk about a fucking hypocrite.
Hunter Biden, he would never be charged.
That's complete bullshit. He committed crimes, asshole. Why are you lying? Why are you fucking lying?
With these crimes. And when you start to see what Donald Trump is planning to do with his Department of Justice.
And why is he pivoting to Trump? What the fuck does this have to do with Trump? This has nothing to do with Trump. We're talking about Biden lying to the American people and you believing his lies, and now you're getting caught in your own fucking lies in real time.
And with his FBI, and the degree to which Hunter Biden has already been shamelessly attacked as a
Shamelessly attacked by being charged for your crime. So anybody that's charged with a crime is shamelessly attacked? Come on, you fucking piece of shit. This guy is an idiot. Whatever district in New York he represents, you motherfuckers need to vote this fucking moron out. Because this guy's horrible. He's an embarrassment.
private citizen by Republicans. I certainly understand why the president felt like this miscarriage of justice should not.
A miscarriage of justice, charging somebody with crimes, and then there being enough evidence in a court of law for a jury to convict them. What a fucking piece of shit this guy is.
Carry forward, and that he should not be at risk of retributive prosecution.
Oh, you mean prosecuted for his crimes? You mean retributive? If he didn't do anything wrong, they're not going to be able to find him guilty. There's no fucking crimes. They won't have evidence of anything. So I don't understand why they're worried about that. If he's so innocent of everything. Because he's not. He's already been found guilty. The DOJ let the fucking statute of limitations run out on some of the fucking tax evasion. So what does that tell you?
For political reasons, which
That was straight political. Them letting that shit run out and not charging him in time. That was political. This isn't political at all, him being charged. And him being pardoned is absolutely political.
which is not the proper way to execute our rule of law.
Do you think
This dude is ridiculous. He's talking against enforcing our laws for certain people. You talk about fucking privilege. I hope he gets investigated.
that President Biden's pardon of his son may actually put some pressure on some Senate Republicans who have concerns about Kash Patel being FBI director, that it may actually pressure them to confirm him?
They all need to confirm him. The Republicans have a majority. Trump's in charge. Let him have who the fuck he wants. I don't know why that's a problem.
There are 3 simple changes I tell all
Jesus
of my
Christ.
arthritis patients to make. Number 1, you have to start.
No one cares. Sorry, everybody.
I don't really see how one thing would have anything to do with the other. I find it pretty
Well, no, now you don't. Of course not, because you don't want his guys to get through, because you're scared, because you know it's going to fucking happen.
ironic and hypocritical that so many Republicans have seemed to find the rule of law to Joe Biden's pardoning of Hunter.
He's talking about hypocritical. They just exposed him being a fucking hypocrite on here. He's exposed himself being a hypocrite. What is he talking about? Damn. No wonder they still doesn't understand why the fuck they lost the election.
And are happily ignorant of the rule of law when it comes to Donald Trump and everything that he has done.
That's completely untrue. And again, why are you bringing up Trump? This is about Joe Biden and his son and pardoning his son. What the fuck does Trump have to do with this shit? That's the fucking scapegoat. Oh, Trump. That's why the American people voted for fucking Trump, because they're tired of the bullshit.
But Kash Patel is a danger because he's unqualified and because he is out for revenge on behalf of Donald Trump. And
How is he unqualified? How is he? He was a federal prosecutor under Obama administration. How is he unqualified? How? Because you don't like him? Because Trump appointed him? Because you're scared?
that is not who we should have leading what should be a nonpartisan, apolitical FBI.
Yeah, well, too bad. The last 8 years, the FBI has not been nonpartisan or apolitical. They fucking spied on Trump's campaign over fucking lies. They made shit up so they could spy on his fucking campaign. And this asshole's acting like that didn't fucking happen.
That has a 10-year term for a reason, so that it is not in line with the political process.
Doesn't matter. Trump can fire him whenever the fuck he wants, and he's gonna fire his ass on day one.
So Kash Patel is a danger separate and apart from anything having to do with Hunter Biden's pardon, but it is yet another.
But I like how they always say these things. Oh, he's a danger, but then they don't ever give any examples of why or how he's a danger. Because he's lying yet again. Look at this bitch is even like, oh fuck.
Another example of how Donald Trump is a danger to our rule of law, and
How? Again, how?
why Joe Biden felt compelled to pardon Hunter.
I guess there's a question of,
This guy's such a fucking piece of shit. Such a piece of shit.
I mean, listen, the things you are alleging, a lot of people will agree with you on that. There are even some Republicans who may agree with your ideas there about Donald Trump, the norms that he's broken. And the question then becomes, do you respond to the breaking of norms by either breaking other norms or by breaking your promise? Which is certainly in this case something Biden did. So what do you say to that?
Yeah, exactly. He fucking lied. Not even broke a promise. He lied.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think that, and you haven't heard me say that Joe Biden is justified in pardoning Hunter Biden because
You just defended it for this whole fucking time. For the last 7 minutes almost. That's all you've done is defend it, you fucking asshole.
Donald Trump pardoned Roger Stone, who had incriminating information about him, and Paul Manafort and Charlie Kushner, and the list goes on. That's
Again, what does this have to do with Trump? Why do you keep bringing up Trump?
not why
Dude, Trump derangement syndrome is fucking real.
it's okay, in my view, for Joe Biden to
So then to your
pardon
point of what
Hunter.
you said about, say, Kash Patel or
So then it's okay to fucking just fuck the law then. That makes no sense. They talk shit about Trump being such a horrible person, but then they're saying, well, it's okay to do the same things. But then they also said we're on the moral high ground. We're the moral ones. You know you're not.
We've seen perhaps what Trump wants from his law enforcement arm, having picked Matt Gaetz. Obviously that didn't work out for him, but then Pam Bondi, someone who's very loyal to him and who's independent.
Why shouldn't someone in your cabinet be loyal to you? All Biden's people have been loyal to him. I don't know why that's all of a sudden an issue. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's the stupidest fucking thing that the media is trying to run with all his nominations. Well, they're loyal to him. Well, I fucking would hope so. Why would you house someone that's not loyal to you? That makes no fucking sense.
Has been questioned. Is it then your belief that the Justice Department, the law enforcement, federal law enforcement, should Americans have faith in federal law enforcement now?
No, we shouldn't at all. And people don't if you look at fucking polls about that. They don't have any faith in it whatsoever at all.
Because it seems that this decision has brought that into question.
This was in question long before this.
I think what it brings it into question are the nominees that Donald Trump has put forward.
See, exactly. Again, let me pivot to Trump because I can't answer this because she's right.
Matt Gaetz, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Tulsi Gabbard. These are not people who are going to implement the rule of law.
How do you know? How do you know that? They're not in the position. How the fuck do you know that? Why are you making assumptions? And negative ones at that. Don't you want the country to succeed? What the fuck? And then you don't have any basis for your accusations either.
They have been picked to weaponize the federal government against Donald Trump's enemies and his
How does he know that?
adversaries. And that is the risk to the rule of law, and that is why Joe Biden used his authority to protect his son.
Let me extend what you're saying.
To protect his son. His son was a convicted criminal already. The crimes were proven. He was convicted in a court of law by a jury. What the fuck is this guy talking about? This guy's so full of shit.
And I hear your argument. Then it sounds like you're saying yes, that Americans
Exactly.
cannot have faith.
That's exactly what he's fucking saying. But he won't exactly come out and say that because he has to fucking carry water.
In federal law enforcement as it is implemented by these picks that Trump is making? I mean, is that a fair representation
Look at how nervous he is. He's not even fucking blinking.
of your opinion on this?
I think it's yet to be seen.
Spit it out, motherfucker.
And certainly I'm not going to put the cart before the horse, but based
You've already done that.
on the statements that people like Matt Gaetz, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and
Matt Gaetz isn't even in consideration for any position anymore. So why the fuck does he keep bringing up Matt Gaetz? Is he in love with him?
Donald Trump himself have made over the last couple of years, they have been very explicit
Always to Trump. Always to fucking Trump.
about their desire to weaponize the Department of Justice
Trump's never said he wants to weaponize anything at all. He's never said that.
for their own political purposes.
He's literally never said that. This guy's such a fucking liar. I'm surprised his eyes aren't fucking brown. And by brown, I mean the whites of his fucking eyes. Because he's so full of shit.
I don't give a single bit of credit to this BS coming from Republicans
This dude.
that Joe Biden and the Biden administration has weaponized the Department of Justice.
They absolutely have. Are you fucking retarded? Or are you just not paying attention?
We had an entire subcommittee for 2 years on this, and they didn't show one example where there was any weaponization. This is projection, and it is a distraction. The reality is that Donald
Because they did everything on a state level. They colluded with fucking Bragg and fucking fat ass Fanny down in Georgia. That's why. They didn't do it on a federal level. But then they illegally fucking appointed Jack Smith to go fucking investigate him with the documents shit and then the January 6th bullshit. But yeah, totally not weaponized. Totally not.
Trump tried to 10 times or more weaponize the Department of Justice in his first administration, and he is now
When? Where? Give some examples.
putting loyalists in the critical positions
This guy must have done something because he seems scared as fuck.
at the Department of Justice who will absolutely weaponize it even more. So the risk we have is under a Trump presidency that of the Department of Justice being weaponized, not at all under a Biden administration. And
It's already been weaponized under the Biden administration, you stupid fuck.
we, including the media, cannot give any credit to that bogus argument.
Congressman Dan Goldman, we appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
I don't appreciate shit from that guy. He's a fucking lying asshole piece of shit. Unfucking believable. I don't even know what else to say. That guy's disgusting. That he can get on there and lie like that and never bring receipts. And these so-called fucking journalists will never ask him, okay, well, why don't you back that up? Why don't you say,
I always pretend to reach the peak to make him happy.
why don't you say, why don't you ask them, what makes you say that? What evidence do you have of that? How are these people a threat? How did Trump weaponize the government? It's all, oh my God, these people are disgusting. You can't hate these people enough. It's just ridiculous. I cannot wait for fucking January 20th and Trump to fucking get in there. And I hope he investigates fucking everyone. Because investigating people is not weaponizing anything. But I hope they investigate him. If these fuckers did some crimes, I hope that he fucking charges them and they all go to fucking prison. Fuck them. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks, bye.